What is up, guys? This is your voice CPU Sir. To have some more information regarding The Sims 4, if you guys like news, updates, and discussions, please hit the sub button. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I also do have an affiliate link with Instagaming to bring you guys cheaper Sims packs. If you guys are buying the For Rent pack, which comes out tomorrow, you guys will get it at a discounted price using my link in the description, and it does support me. Without further ado, let's get into the content. So heading on over to Twitter, SimGrew posted a video of a sim using the pressure cooker. This is one of the new appliances coming to the Sims 4 For Rent pack. In the video, you can see an option to release steam and the sim gets burnt by the pressure cooker. I know this happens in real life, so this is very realistic. Now, there are a bunch of responses to this video. We have one by Sally Winter asking, "Hi Dave, can you tell us if the new food in For Rent will be available in the menu of restaurants? And if we can get nectars from Horse Ranch and food from Home Chef Hustle added to the menus too? Have a great day." SimGrew responded saying, "Yes, the new foods and drinks are on the dine-out restaurant menus. I'll ask about nectars and the Home Chef Hustle foods." But yeah, I'm always happy to get new appliances for cooking in The Sims 4. This will definitely speed up the process and just make it more convenient. SimGrew also posted a video clip of the sound that it makes, and it's reminiscent to The Sims 2. For those who have played The Sims 2, you know this sound will sound familiar. So it's a nice little Easter egg with this new appliance. Now, speaking of food, Luddy Simmer on Twitter posted all the new foods and drinks coming to the Sims 4 For Rent pack. I can't pronounce all of these, but I'll leave the image here. Some of this you guys might know, others you won't. But yeah, looking at all these foods in the image, it does look really good. And again, it is representing Southeast Asian culture. Now, I know this may sound strange, but I'm actually excited that we're getting sugarcane juice. I did not know this was coming to the pack. I drink sugarcane juice religiously, so I'm very happy that we have it in the game. It's so good. But I know it's not for everybody, so I actually put my ex on sugarcane juice, so whenever I go to my spot and see it there, it is kind of awkward. Now, moving on, SimGrew did post this on Twitter saying, "I wrote a ton of secrets for the snooping feature, including this one. I dare say some of them are quite funny." Now, me personally, I am excited for the snooping stuff. That to me looks very promising besides all the rental stuff that we're getting. I did hear that apparently you get attacked by the Sim odor, which is kind of funny. And even though we do have the police career that comes with the Sims 4 Get to Work, they're not actually like present in the game, which makes no sense at all. Also, someone did point out in the last video that when the Sim did break into the house during the live stream, the Sims that were there with them never had any type of reaction. So yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say that the snooping stuff is perfect. It does feel like there's more reward than risk with this, and I feel like that's another issue with the Sims 4 where there's not really any type of repercussions when you do bad stuff in the game. Again, I'm still happy that it's here and it does seem more fleshed out, and we'll get to that in a second, but those are some stuff that I want to point out to you guys when buying this pack. So just keep that in mind. Now, with the snooping feature, you can break into people's houses and look for secrets. If you do have the klepto trait, which is the base game trait, you can also swipe stuff. So it's very similar to what we had in The Sims 3, but the more watered down version. SimGrew also added saying, "And a huge shout out to Little Red, the lore queen herself, who also wrote a bunch of secrets too." Now, there were a couple responses to this tweet. We have one here by Odafi. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. They said, "I love this feature. Are there lots of secrets? I'm just fearful that it could be repetitive like Social Bunny messages." Now, Nova did respond saying there are quite a few, a little over 30 or so to discover, with some additional ones being unique to certain special Sims. And there's a limit of how many secret Sims can have, so you'll need to do a lot of snooping, eavesdropping to find them all. Okay, so 30 plus secrets isn't too bad, but obviously we need to play and see if it gets repetitive. And then she did say there's additional ones tied to special Sims. So when she mentioned special Sims, I'm assuming she's talking about mermaids, for example. Like if you know a Sim is a mermaid, that could be one of the special secrets. But she didn't mention any cross-pack gameplay, so maybe it might be only special characters tied to Tomarang. But yeah, I'm not really sure. This is just me speculating, but I think that would be really cool. Now, we have another comment here by Waffle_64. They said, "So basically snooping gives you these little bits of info, and you can tell Sims you have them for blackmail purposes or confide in them that you're keeping their secret. That's a cute little feature." Nova then responded saying, "Yes, blackmailing net simoleons, but relationship tanks. Keeping secrets is a good way to build relationships through slightly nefarious means." So I actually did not know that. I think that's pretty cool that like you can keep their secret and use it to build up their relationship in a positive way, or you can be like a mean person and just blackmail them and get simoleons. So yeah, it is confirmed that you can blackmail Sims, but it is nice to see the confirmation. But yeah, I think the snooping stuff isn't too bad, and there's definitely a lot of storytelling you could do with this feature. So I'm glad it's now included in the game, but I'm still praying for burglars. So hopefully we do get them in a base game update someday. Now, lastly, there was a big update to the Sims 4 base game and to For Rent. I'm not going to read everything, but I will leave the patch notes in the link in the description. This update is for PC, Mac, and console. Now, reading the description says, So Simmers, the newest expansion pack has been freely living in all our heads, and For Rent is finally due. The property owner is coming to visit in just a few days, but in the meantime, there's a couple of base game additions and a bevy of fixes to call out and share. Our favorite SimGuru Nova is going to go into details below. Thanks all, and that's by SimGuru Ninja. So heading on into the game, the first update is with the shoe rack. Now, this originally was with Snowy Escape. You can have this sign put in your house to toggle on or off whether or not your sim has shoes in the house, but now it's a free base game update, and this also applies to wearing slippers. Now, I did run into a very strange visual glitch. So here I'm playing with an alien sim. I know who plays with aliens, but I wanted to test what would happen if I had the alien take off his shoes in his alternate disguise. When I toggled that option on and he switched back to his alien, there was an issue where his alien form and alternate disguise were like kind of fused together. Don't get me wrong, if you have an alien sim and a human sim, you can make these type of hybrid sims, but he's a full-blown alien. So I did find this visual glitch, and it does happen if you are an alien and you try to revert to your human disguise. It will do the same thing where the alien will look like a human but will have like green skin tones. Now, I didn't try this with other occults, but it might be the same issue. I'm definitely going to go back and test this and then obviously send this to Answers HQ. But yeah, comment down below if you've been having any issues with supernaturals and this feature. Now, moving on, if you do have the city living pack, if you go to the world of San Myshuno, you can now remove pre-existing windows of the apartments. I think this is a really cool addition. It does suck though that you can't change the other windows, you can't delete them, but you can change the windows to anything that you want, and you can also delete the columns as well. This wasn't listed in the patch notes, but it is an update, so I know a lot of people are excited for this. Another big update is labeling where your sims wash dishes. This has been an ongoing issue where they fixed it time and time again, but it hasn't actually been fixed. So they went and made it where you can toggle where your sims wash dishes. Looking at the video footage here, my sim is eating his food, but once he puts his plate down, he actually goes out of the bathroom, goes into the kitchen and washes his dish. This is such a mind-blowing thing. Something so small, but it does work. So I'm finally glad that's fixed. Then there's another update where we can finally switch between households without going through manage worlds. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this feature makes more sense if you have city living or the new For Rent pack. If you're trying to switch households without using For Rent and you're just on a residential lot, you're still gonna have to go to 2 loading screens, because you're gonna have to visit their house and then click on it again to switch households. So it just makes it less repetitive, but it still is kind of weird. So obviously this feature is more for city living and the For Rent pack. And lastly, they did add some ugly ass pajamas to the base game. I think I remember these pajamas being a console exclusive thing, and a lot of people were upset about that. I think some of these swatches are okay, but I wouldn't put these on my sims personally. But yeah, guys, that's all the information for today. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the support on the channel. We are growing like crazy, so thank you so much. This has been your boy Superior Simmer. Stay cool, stay awesome, stay simming, and have a good day.